Hello everyone, my name is Sean, and I teach here in the math department, and I also lead the weekly meditation group on Mondays at 12 p.m. So I'm going to give you the world's shortest presentation on mindfulness, and hopefully give you a taste of it, and if you become interested in pursuing more, hopefully you will reach out and get in touch, and we can set you up with more resources here on campus. So, briefly, I'd like to give you a quick definition of what mindfulness is and is not, and I'll make these slides available to you as well with the link at the end. And then we'll be able to try a brief awareness of breath practice, and I'll introduce you to some of the other practices that are also part of mindfulness-based stress reduction, which is the pathway which I'm being certified to teach through the University of Massachusetts and Brown University School of Public Health. So here's a definition of what mindfulness is from two of the thought leaders in the field. Jon Kabat-Zinn and Thich Nhat Hanh, both prolific authors in the field of mindfulness. Jon Kabat-Zinn is actually the founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction. And so I'll just draw your attention to this key word here on mindfulness being a way that we pay attention non-judgmentally. So dropping judgment, which we're so good at doing automatically every moment of I like this, I hate this. And also Thich Nhat Hanh's definition I find to be really powerful and simple at the same time. There's a capacity to be here, just like kind of like a strength. And being able to lift, say, something heavy, or the stamina to run a long distance. Mindfulness is a capacity to be here in this moment. So you could ask yourself, how distractible are you in any moment? Or how often are you getting caught up in your thoughts, emotions, or these loops of habit that can really kind of take us for a ride? So what mindfulness is not is worth taking a moment to explore. It's not stopping thinking. It's not selfish. It's not another thing you got to do. Trust me, you'll never stop thinking. That I've tried, and it's a fast track to a headache. And it's not selfish. Nourishing yourself is one of the best things that you can do for everybody around you. When you're at ease, so are the people around you, and that's because of you. And it shouldn't become another thing you gotta do. This is really a practice to be enjoyed for its own sake. That being said, there are some benefits that come along with mindfulness practice, but I like to call these side effects instead of like a promise that you'll get. And mindfulness-based stress reduction is used to treat in complement to medicine a whole host of issues, and the research is really promising in the last 10-15 years. So what are some of the practices for mindfulness-based stress reduction? So this course that I'll be teaching in the spring, and some of the practices that we see in the weekly meditation group are listed here. And there's a lot more, just like there are exercises that you can do at the gym, to keep using that metaphor. There are just as many ways to practice mindfulness. It doesn't just mean sitting on a meditation cushion. There's stretching, there's mindful walking, mindful eating. When's the last time you really, tasted the food in front of you, or enjoyed that sip of coffee or tea, whatever it might be for you? Walking from your car to the door of work, we're usually on autopilot, or just, thinking about what's up and coming, but can we just enjoy that walk, that experience? And so with that, I'd like to bring our awareness into this present moment, where you are right now in this orientation session, sitting in this chair. You might take a moment to sit upright a little bit, noting the posture, just a way that facilitates maybe easier breathing. If you're comfortable with it, you can place your hand on your belly and just kind of invite your attention into just the raw sensations of breathing for just a moment. Just not maybe thinking about breathing, but just what does it feel like in the belly, in the chest? Does it feel short and shallow, or long and deep, relaxed. No right or wrong here, just feeling into your direct physical experience, just these raw sensations. Feel expansion, contraction. If your mind wanders off, again, not a big deal, just noticing that that's happened and coming right back to just this breath. The process of noticing that our mind has drifted and coming back to the breath is in fact the practice, so this is a success, not a problem. You're feeling the heaviness of sitting here in the chair. Maybe we can become curious around what it feels like to have our feet on the floor or our hands on our lap. Just these simple sensations that are here with us right now. And if you had closed your eyes, you can open them and just release this short practice here. And since I can't be with you in person, unfortunately, I would usually take this time to share out our common experiences. This may or may not reflect something that you experienced. Maybe this was boring, I couldn't stop thinking, or I had no thoughts, or I couldn't even feel the breath, I was feeling restless, or I feel nothing at all. This is all totally normal, and it can take some time to really start to see the effects and to start to see how caught up we are maybe in thoughts and thinking or our storyline. And so if you're interested in pursuing this a little bit more and seeing what mindfulness has to offer you, we have some offerings on campus. And again, I'll recommend following through here that it's more about a regular frequency than it is having high dosages or setting a time, 45 minutes to meditate every other day. If you can meditate for 2 minutes a day, hey, that's great. That's better than 0 minutes a day. So I'll just, again, really quickly blast off my information here. We have the meditation group where there's no experience or commitment needed. You can reach me through email or also on Twitter. I post a lot about mindfulness practice on Twitter. And then if you're interested in these slides or hearing podcasts, books, other guided meditations and apps that are out there, you can check out this link here. And I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I look forward to hopefully getting to meet and work with some of you.